Hello there, clarinet people. We are on to page 10, number 30, called Chop Builder. And we've got a new note here called A, which is going to be this teardrop key on the front above the first finger. So how you reach it is you go C, D, E, F, G, no thumb, and then we roll up to A, and I'll show you that from the side. We kind of roll our finger up onto that A. So you're using the side of the finger there, not necessarily the pad of the finger like for the tone hole. So when we have that note, it's called a throat tone. And it sometimes can get a little stuffy. And there are some alternate fingerings that we'll learn later to kind of temper that note and make it sound not so stuffy compared to the rest of the instrument. For right now, you just need to know it's the A key. The other trick there is that since like with G that we're mostly fingers off, having the thumb placement on the left or on the right hand with your thumbnail right in the middle of the thumb rest is going to be really important. Okay, the other thing here is that we have very long slurs, 2 measures long each, and they are, that means you have 8 counts of air that you need to have ready to go in here. Remember, there's no prize for having air left over at the end of a phrase, so after 8 counts, you use up all your air, you get a breath, you take that breath, and then you go on to the next thing. So we shouldn't have that much air left over at the end. Now, the last 4 measures, and 3 of the last 4 measures, so measures 5, 6, and 7, is a trick to go from E, thumb and 1, to A. So it's a roll and a lift. And all the time slurring, so you want to go from as fast from thumb and 1 to A without bobbling that G note. And once you get that worked out, you'll be in good shape on this one. So the other thing I want to talk about is the word chop in general. So not like a pork chop or something from the deli counter or the butcher shop. It's actually chops mean the muscles around the face. It's kind of a musical slang term for being really good at your instrument, especially being good with high range endurance or with quick fingers. Like if you say someone on a guitar or violin has great chops, that means that they can play very quickly. If you say on clarinet or trumpet or trombone at the end of a long rehearsal, man, my chops are tired, that means the muscles in your lips are fatigued and you are having a hard time holding the shape you need to make the sound. So just a little musical jargon there for you. We are going to play through this at all 3 speeds, starting at 80 beats per minute, which we'll call slow tempo. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, we'll jump it up to the medium tempo now. 1, 2, ready, go. And finally our quick tempo. 1, 2, ready, go. And doing an exercise like that at the beginning of each practice is very good for building endurance. And even after that little bit of playing right there, I'm feeling a little bit of fatigue, a little bit of burn right here and right here. And the more you play exercises like that, the longer you'll be able to sustain playing strength throughout a rehearsal without feeling tired. All right, we'll see you on the next one for Camptown Races.